All right, what's going on? What's going on? I guess we're gonna wait till a couple people join in right quick. I don't know why this guy is flashing his high beams. Just came from the gas station. My gas cap door ain't open, none of that. But I guess I'm gonna give everybody another minute or so. If not, I guess I'm gonna just get my point across. Then, I'll end it there. Right now, I'm just getting off of work, though. Let me know if y'all can hear me, though. Whoever's watching right now, let me know if you guys can hear me. If my mic sounds shitty because I'm connected to the radio, or let me know what's up. Sure as hell hope it's live. Thanks for the like, by the way. Whoever just did that, if you are just jumping in, do me a favor, hit that like, hit that thumbs up. Much appreciated. But a couple people's joining, but I guess I'm gonna just get my point across. Oh, you got your PS4? That's what's up, Curtis. Congrats, man. Welcome to the PS4. But I really, really wish I had time to get back on the PS4, but I just been like really, really busy thanks to this COVID-19. But I'm about getting tired of even mentioning that that word, freaking COVID-19 or coronavirus. It's like, it's really getting old. We feel like fucking prisoners in our own home. But I'm playing my part. I'm doing my part. What's going on, Meet the Mets? It's been a while since I heard from you, man. I hope all is well with you. But yeah, man. What I'm gonna say is, I'm still thankful. No matter how busy I am. Sit down, Kazi. He said Dallas Cowboys are losers flight. What's going on? But I was gonna start this off, man. First of all, something tells me, I got a funny feeling about tomorrow. So you've been on lockdown. Yeah, I actually had to. Oh shit, man. I'm sorry you caught it. I'm really sorry. It's good. Yeah. Obviously you're fully recovered, but because you're here. But yeah, man. They kind of made it seem like once you get it, it's impossible to like recover from it. And it's funny because that's one thing they haven't really been reporting on like that. People on social media had to let you know what it was like. It's like worse than getting pneumonia, or actual flu, but you can still recover from it. It's just not very likely for those that, has a, that's elder, that's, for the elderly people, or those that has a, existing health problems. It's a big problem for them because their immune system aren't as good as, people that are healthy. You said it wasn't that bad, to be honest. I was sick for a week, had pneumonia and high fever. Oh man, yeah, I'm very sure I had something like that, like back in like October-ish. Remember that? I mean, when that game when we lost to the Dolphins, I was like completely sick almost that whole week. I felt like shit that whole week. I'm pretty sure I had it as well. I didn't really have the worst effect of it, but I'm pretty sure I had it as well. But I'm just thank God it's like, it's slowly but surely coasting by. Hopefully by the summer, things will be back to normal. If people stop freaking protesting like a bunch of idiots, at least throw a mask on. I don't know. But anyway, we're going to talk about the draft, all right? I'm sure that's why a lot of you are here. To the 5 people that's watching, please do me a favor. Thumbs up this video. I should have, at least maybe 5 to 7. You feel me? But anyway, let's talk about this draft, though, man. First of all, I don't know what to expect tomorrow. Draft day is tomorrow. Things are going to change. A lot of people are going to get lucky that they are finally joining a man's league, the NFL. People are going to get that opportunity. The Philadelphia Eagles. I don't know who we're going to draft tomorrow. I have no idea. Who are we going to draft tomorrow? We're, just like beforehand, are given this I miss the sport so damn much too, man. It's like seriously. It's so bad that I'm treating Tecmo Bowl like it's actual sport, you know? Like I'm commentating off of it and everything. But I gotta say, it's so damn fun. But anyway, I don't know what to expect tomorrow. I won't be live for the pick. I saw that comment. I don't think I'll be able to go live for the pick because, you know, I may have to work tomorrow. So, you know, I'm sure I'm working tonight. You know, I'll probably be sleeping by the time I wake up. It might be our turn. I don't know. I mean, I was supposed to live stream with Joey Shakes, but you know, due to this COVID-19, we had to cancel that. Oh shit! Freaking truck just blew the tire. Oh shit! Wow. That was crazy. All right. I had to cut it right there for a second because a truck blew a tire. Yeah. But looks like he's parking right now. All right. So yeah, man. Yeah, I have no idea what to expect tomorrow, y'all. No idea. We were given this impression that we're going to go wide receiver. You know, then I heard other news that, you know, if the top 4 guys are already taken, they may move. They may go back. You know, I don't really see why we go back, but I just don't know Eagles Nation. I don't know if it's so much of an accident, but I guess someone forgot to do their pre-trip. You know, that's something you got to do. That's a state law if you're driving tractor trailers. Pretty much a tire blew. You know, the trash started flying everywhere, and you know, you end up parking to the side. You know, he got there pretty safely, but nobody, from the looks of it, nobody was hurt. From the looks of it, nobody was hurt. God forbid, you know. But yeah, it's sad the Eagles are highly interested, but I doubt Henry Ruggs is going to be available unless we jump ahead of the Raiders, or the Broncos or whoever. I doubt. Well, there's talk that Jerry Jeudy just had an injury in his knee, and a lot of teams are backing out from it. The Eagles might take that risk and take him regardless. I don't know if I would do that, but I'm sure he'll be going by the second round. You know, people still want to go for Justin Jefferson. I mean, there's talk about either him, Brandon Ayuk, or Jalen Reagor, Denzel Mims. I wanted to make this separate video about Denzel Mims. I thought that was kind of weird that he made that video. What's going on? Where you hiding? I think that's kind of weird that Denzel Mims talking about something. Oh, I was scared when I came to Philly. I was scared. I was with my teammates and my coaches. I was so scared. The people there was scary. I think that's weird, man. I'm sorry, but it's kind of taking me back with this whole Nelson Aguilar thing. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I wasn't feeling that, to be honest with you. I'm starting to feel like, you know, as we get older, like men these days are getting softer, you know. I know he's only 19 or something years old, but I didn't feel like that at all. I did not feel like that at all when I went to DC. I didn't feel like that at all when I went to Baltimore. I didn't feel like that at all when I went to Trenton. I didn't feel like that at all when I went to when I went down. We live? Can y'all hear me? Because I had bad reception where I'm at. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I see y'all commenting, but you know, I got I'm kind of, you know, in a bad reception. Let me know. I guess I must be live. All right, cool. All right. So yeah, appreciate that. So I saw the comment from Chaos. I mean, I guess not everybody, you know, has the same mindset as me, but when I was younger, you know, where I come from, cowards just isn't tolerated, you know. Plain and simple. Cowards just isn't tolerated. You feel me? So I mean, maybe not everybody has that same mindset, but when I went to like different areas, I mean, I've just never felt that fear at all. I mean, if we were talking about someone coming at me at a gunpoint, then yeah, maybe back then, but now, I don't know, y'all. I really don't know. But I mean, I'm just saying, like, if you step in a city like Philly, and you think like, and you feel like, you know, it's you know, you feel very scared, and the people of Philly is scared, when I don't really think that at all. I mean, if it was, I would have definitely brung it up. But I mean, if that's how you really feel, all I'm going to say is, don't get drafted by the New York Giants. Don't get drafted by the New York Jets. Don't get drafted by the Chicago Bears. Don't get drafted by the Detroit Lions. Don't get drafted by the who else? I guess you could throw the Atlanta Falcons, or, you know, in Florida. You know, don't get drafted in crazy, you know, in cities that got crazy areas. You feel me? I mean, he probably was in fucking Kensington. He was either in Kensington or he was probably in West. Because I mean, I don't know what he's talking about as far as, you know, the people were scary. I mean, if we were talking like way back then, in like maybe early 2000s, prior to Temple taking over, you know, all around Philly, especially like, what's the area? North Philly. You know, if he was talking as if this was back in early 2000, like before, you know, all of North Philly, you know, and past the city and everything was overrun with cops, and like Temple University. See, if he was talking about that, then I would understand where he's coming from. But if this how he really feels, you know, he feels scared. I mean, it does. I don't think it matters if you're coming from a county or a country or whatever, because I mean, they got some tough folks down there too. I don't know, man. I just think it's weird, man. I think it's weird. But I guess, I don't know. Philly not even that bad. See, even you got a Giants fan that says that. Meet the Mets is saying that Philly is not even that bad as a whole. I'm sure Meet the Mets has been to Philly several times. Kyle Pizzle hate Philly with a passion. He hates Philly. He always talked about Eagles fans. He always did this and that. Even he's been down there recently. He'll tell you the same thing. He would like to go back down there. But it's like you said, you know, every city got their own slums and shitty areas. You're right. I agree with that. You're definitely right about that. You're definitely right, Meet the Mets. Every city does have, maybe he was referring, okay. Now, okay, maybe I'm starting to think about it now. All right, maybe he was talking about the homeless people that say, you know, they look all scary and all of that. Because maybe where he's from, I don't know. I really don't know. I just thought it was just something I, as a person, just never heard of before. I just never heard of that before. You know? But maybe if he was like coming straight down to like, I don't know. He can't. Where was Denzel Mills? He in Baylor, right? Maybe because, you know, he went straight to Northeast, or, you know, like Kensington or Bridge and Pratt, or, you know, Baltimore Ave, you know, Southwest, West Philly, and thought that was the spot to go to. And maybe that's why he felt like, because there's trouble there, you know. Maybe that's why. Maybe he just wasn't in the right area. I don't know. I just thought it was weird, you know, because the Eagles fans and, you know, in the office was like, there was always bringing him up, always show interest here and there. And then all of a sudden I hear that and I was just like, what? I mean, I don't know. He must be from the country. He don't know that. Yeah, that's probably what it is. That's what I want to think it is, man. Maybe that's what I want to think it is. Because I don't know. I'm from Philly and I'm familiar well with New York City and I got a family there. Hey, man, that's what's up. Perhaps you're right, Meet the Mess. Maybe that's just what it is. Maybe that's just what it is. Maybe he is from the country. He's not familiar with but I don't really think it. Well, maybe there's quite a difference between the East Coast and the West Coast. Maybe there's a big difference now I think about it. I mean, I know the Midwest is definitely different. I know the Midwest is definitely different from the East Coast, and I know the West Coast. It's the only part I could think of as far as like party and all of that. Most likely is Cali and Vegas, but I can't really think too much about other states. Because you got the East Coast. Of course you got PA. You got Jersey. You got New York. You got Maryland, like Baltimore, Maryland. You got more cities in the East Coast that parties wild and that's more the city life than the West Coast, most likely. What's going on, Erica? Still, man, I appreciate it, bro. Hope it's going well for you. But I get you, bro. But everyone different. You're definitely right, Chaos. It's just when I heard the story and saw the video myself, and I was just like, there's no way in hell he could be from around here, to really get that type of mentality and say Philly is scary. It just threw me off when I heard that, and I'm just like, but this is the guy that Eagles fans really wanted so bad. The media kept bringing him up. Maybe that's just what it is. But yeah, that's what I was saying, Big D. I mean, but if that's how he really felt, if that's how we really felt, then that's why I say, like, don't get drafted by New York, like the Giants, the Jets. Don't get drafted by the Chicago Bears, the Detroit Lions, the fucking the Atlanta Falcons, the Tampa Bay Bucks, the Miami Dolphins, because I'm sure there are areas there that are much worse than Philly. You feel me? So I mean, and a lot of people are saying, oh no, he's gonna be the next Nelson Aguilar and all of that. Beforehand, I'm not gonna lie, I was part of that too. I was like, we don't need another person with that type of mentality. That's I don't know, but yeah, man. Why do we still have Alshon Jeffrey? I'm actually gonna get to that as well, but Denzel Mims. At first, I kind of had a negative approach, but now I see why people are saying, okay, hope he'll feel different next time he comes. And apparently he did end the story with, maybe it'll be different next time he comes back. Yeah, I really do hope, because at first I was going to say, it takes a first impression, to really give off your thoughts. But now I kind of hope it really does change, because I don't know. All I'm going to say is if he does come here, or anybody comes here, whoever we take in, all I'm going to say is I hope he fits in the system. I hope he fits. I hope he has good chemistry with Carson Wentz. And speaking about that, I actually want to talk about that as well, because I think this is a pretty damn good, interesting topic. So a lot of people are very upset that Carson Wentz, will have some kind of input as far as, who he would like to draft as far as a wide receiver, especially after that picture that he uploaded. First of all, yeah, man. Yeah, Chaos, I feel you on that. He better get to Green Bay. Ain't no city. That's where he probably better off going, man. Who's your favorite wide receiver in this draft? My favorite is CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb, hands down, Daphne. CeeDee Lamb. Do I see us getting him? If we move up, yeah, but I don't see it happening. Especially because Jerry Jeudy apparently got a knee injury. Now everybody's definitely going to be looking at CeeDee Lamb a lot more now. But what I want to say about Carson Wentz, right? Carson Wentz. Yeah, what I want to say about Carson Wentz, I feel like Carson Wentz should have the right to voice his opinion and who we think we should draft. I think this should go not only for Carson Wentz, this should go for Daniel Jones, this should go for Dak Prescott, this should go for Jimmy G, this should go for what's the dude name? Kyler Murray, that's his name, or Teddy Bridgewater, Kirk Cousins, Aaron Rodgers, or many other quarterbacks, whoever's looking for a wide receiver. My opinion, I feel like every quarterback should be involved in who they think, what wide receiver they believe can fit in their system. Because in the end, the quarterback he controls the offense, as far as making plays. And it's like, you want to find that right guy that you can trust, that fits in the system, that got that chemistry. And I just don't understand how people really think otherwise, why people be upset. Like, first of all, we're paying Carson Wentz a lot of money. This time I'm going to speak for my quarterback. This time we're paying Carson Wentz a lot of money. He is our franchise quarterback. If we're going to put that kind of money, Carson Wentz, him being our future and everything, might as well let him have the control who we should draft. I mean, last time I checked, we let Carson Wentz, as far as when we were looking for like more offensive linemen, like back in 2016, last time I checked, the reason why Big V and Isaiah Malu was here, because apparently Carson Wentz, he had his input right there. He drafted those two. But when it comes to wide receiver, if we're going to target wide receivers in the first round, Carson Wentz should definitely be involved. What if it's Henry Ruggs? What if it's CeeDee Lamb or Jerry Jeudy or Justin Jefferson or Jalen Reagor or Brandon Ayuk or whoever else is available? Whoever is best fit for Carson Wentz. Because how every quarterback needs that favorite target, or a very trustworthy or reliable player, whatever. We should trust that to Carson Wentz pretty much. That's pretty much what it is. That's my opinion. Agree to disagree, but it's crazy that people think otherwise. But like I say, everybody's entitled to their own opinions. Now that when I said that, you said depends on the organization. Yeah, I get that. What's up, Lord of Houston? Thanks for joining the stream, man. But yeah, man, we're paying Carson Wentz that kind of money. If we're gonna trust him with the weapons, we're better off making him involved. Like a quarterback. Yeah, a quarterback should definitely decide in the end who he would like to draft. Not because he's the best player in the draft or whatever. That best player is not even guaranteed to fit in our system. So yeah, has to be like Greg Ward, 100-fold. Yeah, how's everything going this morning? Everything's going good. I had an easy route, today, so this is why I'm off so early. But yeah, I feel like Carson Wentz should definitely be involved as far as us taking a wide receiver. But which leads me to this. Like I said earlier, I really don't know if we're going to go wide receiver, at least in the first round. Which I think it would make sense, because Alshon Jeffrey is not really going to be playing until probably past mid-season. Deshaun Jackson is 33 years old as well. We got both guys who are injury prone. And we saw the difference when both of those guys were injured. We all know how great they are. I would say one of the best duos, without a doubt, if both of them were healthy. But that's a big if, because we don't see either healthy or finishing the season very often, which, really sucks. So you know what? It's like, I don't want to chance that this year. I'd rather us start off fresh, at least taking one guy. There was some kind of talks we may target 2 wide receivers, in the first 2 rounds. And a lot disagree because during that, because that's just us just wasting the second round pick on J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, and we pretty much giving up on him. At this point, I really don't care. I really, really don't care. I understand J.J. Arcega-Whiteside only had 10 receptions if I'm correct, out of like less than 20 attempts or whatever. But there were times when J.J. Arcega-Whiteside had the opportunity when we really, really needed him, you know, and he didn't really live up to that hype. He really didn't. But then again, we also had Mike Groh. You know, Mike Groh, his ass is gone. You know, thank God he is gone. He was not offensive coordinator material, and you know that's been well proven because he's going back to wide receiving coach for the Indianapolis Colts. So if that enough doesn't really tell you, I don't know what to tell you. If that doesn't say anything, I don't know what to tell you. But it's like if we target two wide receivers, if we target wide receivers in the first two drafts, I wouldn't be mad about it, you know, but at the same time, we still need, in my opinion, we still need safeties. And the reason why I say we need safeties, and I understand we got Jalen Mills, you know, in my opinion, he's a project because he's going back to, you know, doing something he's done in the past, and that's play safety. And we also took in, what's the guy name that we got from the Denver Broncos? I think it's Will Parks. If that's who it is, Will Parks, or was it somebody else? I don't know. I'll see it in the comments. We got that, and I don't really think Ronnie McLeod is all that good. So I feel like, you know, we do need to build. It is Will Parks, okay. But I really don't think how do you say what I was going to say. I'm looking at this guy. All right. I don't think Ronnie McLeod is really that good, you know. I kind of feel like we just need to build more depth as far as safety goes. But the worst position, in my opinion, is linebacker. Linebacker, hands down. We need linebackers, man. Kamu Grugier-Hill's gone. Nigel Bradham is gone. I don't even know who we got on our team. I can't, like, call me out on it, but I have no idea who we got on the team as a linebackers. You know, I think it's TJ Edwards or what? It was somebody. LJ Fort is I know he's with the Ravens, and that I think we're going to regret that without a doubt. We're definitely going to regret that, letting him go. And now he's been re-signed. You know, he's getting extension and all of that. I don't understand why we cut him. No idea. Was it LJ Fort? Why don't we let go to the Ravens? I know we got Nate Gary, but he's only been good back our role by far. See, even you know, Eric is still a real Steelers fans wish they still had LJ Fort. You know, I wish we still had LJ Fort as well. It really sucks. It really does suck. But all I know is TJ Edwards, and he was not the guy that we took from the Falcons. That was dancing like it was their Super Bowl. You know, remember that guy that was dancing, that was doing that weird dance as if the Falcons won the Super Bowl in like week 2 last year? Like that guy we traded for. I don't know why or what was the point, but I know we got that guy. And then we also got Jannard Avery that we traded, you know, that we got from the Browns. He was supposed to be like a future, you know, set for this team. You know, apparently he's great for defensive end and linebacker. But he's that D. I thought he had experience as far as playing linebacker as well. But this goes to show you our linebacker position, in my opinion, is the worst. It was cornerback, but that was until we got Darius Slay and Nikel Roby-Coleman. Is that his name? Nikel Roby-Coleman? That's his name, right? That's his name? But I actually feel a lot better about our secondary since both of them. All right, okay, cool. I feel a lot better since, you know, both of them came. But I still don't feel like our corners are like complete in depth. I mean, I understand Vontae Max is going to be on the other side. Then we also got Crevion LeBlanc. Who knows what's going to happen to Rasul Douglas? But I still rather us keep drafting or still sign some or whatever. Because let me tell you something, man. God forbid something happens to one or the other. We're very thin. You know? We're very thin. But what I would say draft as well besides the wide receiver in the first round or second round or whatever, I'm going to say safety, I'm going to say linebacker, and I'm going to say cornerback. And definitely offensive lineman. Definitely offensive lineman. And I'm going to say offensive lineman to be more specific. The two would be left guard, because I am not, I repeat, I am not a fan of Isaac Seumalo. I am not a believer in Isaac Seumalo. It's whether if he plays left guard or plays center, I am not a believer. Our depth in center is horrible, bro. Our depth in center is horrible. I mean, because if God forbid, Jason Kelce gets hurt, the next person up would be Isaac Seumalo, except he botches the snap a lot, you know? And I don't really think he does really good in snapping, so in guarding, my bad, in guarding. So in my opinion, you know, Carson Wentz need all the best protection he can get. And Jason Kelce was drafted a decade ago. Yeah, there's gonna be a time where he retires. So I mean, yeah, Carson Wentz need the best protection he can get. We got Andre Dillard at right tackle. Jason Kelce, for now, you know, at center. Brandon Brooks at right guard, even though he's coming back with shoulder injury. I think it was a dislocated shoulder. Lane Johnson. And Lane Johnson at you know what I just forgot to do, y'all? I forgot. I just drove by the link. I just drove by the link and I forgot to show y'all. Yeah, man. Offensive line definitely needs some attention, in my opinion. Left guard and center. Left guard definitely needs more attention, and center needs more depth, in my opinion. Because I mean, we're paying Carson Wentz a lot of money. His prime time moments officially starts now, or we want to say franchise or whatever, because we did fork out a lot of money. It starts now, and we need to give Carson Wentz the weapons, and definitely definitely the best protection as possible. Some people are saying, but you got Alshon Jeffrey, you got Deshaun Jackson. Well, the thing about them too, I like having them on the team and all, but Alshon Jeffrey always gets hurt. Likewise with Deshaun Jackson, you know, I expected Deshaun Jackson not to really finish the season. I expected Deshaun Jackson not to really finish the season, to be honest with you. It was great seeing him with the two touchdowns. You know, it was great seeing that. But you know, being realistic, you know, the guy's 33 years old, and you know, if we do target two wide receivers, then I think it's about that time we move on from both of them, to be honest with you. I was mad the first time with Chip Kelly getting rid of him, but the second time right now, look, we need to go young. If we're gonna go young, it's time for everybody to keep their word. We're talking about going younger, you know, then you might as well go young this year. They say this year is a make it or break it with the draft. We're gonna talk about winning Super Bowls. We need to start right now. You know, I love a lot of moves that we got rid of. I mean, I feel like the biggest disappointment, in my opinion, that I said was going to happen was Malcolm Jenkins. I said there's going to be one very exciting move that we're going to get and one very disappointing move. The most exciting move, in my opinion, by far, I'm probably going to say is Darius Slay, because we need a corner and really, really bad. I know the guy's about 30 years old, but he was a bigger upgrade than anybody we have on our team. So I might say that's our biggest excitement right there. You know, we got a veteran, and if we're taking cornerbacks, they might learn things. I think Darius Slay is going to, I think he's going to benefit us, to be honest with you. And the most disappointing, in my opinion, I'm going to say Malcolm Jenkins, because I said that, you know, Malcolm Jenkins should have, he deserves the money, man. I'm not going to say he deserves to be paid like a top 5 receiver in the NFL, but at least should have got paid enough where both can come, you know, we can both be happy, you know, come to good terms. And, you know, Malcolm Jenkins can continue playing, you know, like the one of the best safeties on the team that he was, you know. One of the greatest leaders, definitely huge inspiration, and so forth. It just sucks, you know, that it just sucks that, you know, he's not here anymore. But hey, we got to move on from the end. We got to move on. You know, he's with the Saints now, and you know, in the end, It ain't about the player, it's about the wing on the helmet. And I guess that's why, you know, it is what it is at this point. Why is my stream so black and white? I kind of like it black and white for some odd reason. I mean, I can always change it back to normal like this, but you know, I got my, you know, I'm in my work outfit, so you know, I don't work at this job no more. This is why I have no problem showing y'all this, but I got like 20 of these, so that's why I wear this. I look less fucking raggedy. That's what it is. I think Jackson could still do damage this season, but should be let go afterwards. Yeah, man. I just don't know, man. I really don't know. By the way, to the 11 people that's watching, please do me a favor and thumbs up this stream. Would be greatly appreciated. But anyway, I probably should you know, change the title of this video, my expectations for the draft, you know, since we're getting down to, you know, who we should target, you know, why I'm going to add this as well. All rumors that you hear, this is why I had to take time off of YouTube, you know, because I just got tired of hearing the same old shit, you know. You know, the Eagles may move up to get Jerry Jeudy, or you might get Yannick Ngakoue, or, you know, and so forth like that. All right. People kept saying, we're going to get Yannick Ngakoue. We're going to get him. It's going to happen. We're going to trade this. We're going to trade that. Trades are sparking up, you know, just to find out, you know, days and days or weeks and weeks later, it still didn't happen. This is what I'm going to say right here and right now. Any possible rumor until tomorrow is bullshit, all right? It's bullshit. It is not believable. I tell you guys this all the time. Don't believe the hype, all right? I'm sure y'all remember that term. I've been saying this. Don't believe the hype. Because it always, the craziest rumors that's too good to be true or whatever, it always happens at times like this, prior to the draft, or positions that really needs to be addressed, and so forth. Apparently, the Eagles might trade with either the Bucks or the Raiders or the Niners. So many rumors are being said about it. And many of them are from non-verified, you know, articles or whatever, you know, many just for clicks, you know, just for trolling purposes or clout chasing purposes, or however you want to put it. However you want to put it. It always happened at times like this. And at times like this, I realized, you know, I need to take time off, you know, social media, off of YouTube and all of that, you know, or at least if I go on YouTube, I focus on, you know, something else that's going on, you know. So instead of me, you know, tuning into a lot of Eagles content, I always watch you know, I always watch Joey Shake's videos all the time. You know, I always watch him, you know. I watch him, Lord Brunson, and Philly 500 for the most part, all right? But besides all of that, I've been tuning a lot more. I'm not sure if you guys follow these guys, but apparently there's a situation about this girl named Susie Liu, who's been apparently accused of mass flagging several channels that's been calling her out. So, I mean, I don't know if y'all know who Susie Liu is, but a lot of you might not know. I don't know. But I just thought it was very interesting because, you know, I've been tuning into The Quartering. I've been tuning into Tipster News, John Swan, and so forth. I mean, for those that don't know, I guess you can say they do like news content, kind of like the Drama Alert in a way, you know, Keemstar. You don't know they are. Okay. All right. It's all good, but I just thought I actually kind of found that much more entertaining. You know, I found that much more entertaining. But I guess I'm gonna chill right here for now. But never heard of the bit. Good, yeah. I think that's a perfect way to put it. But yeah, apparently she flags down everybody who mentions her name in vain or whatnot, who's calling her out, you know, for abusing, apparently being connected with YouTube and just unfair, you know, just yeah, all that type of stuff. But I feel like that's kept me distracted long enough until, the draft is finally tomorrow, But let me see. Howie Roseman got to go out. He got to go out with the fire. Yeah, all right, so I guess we're going to end it like this, by another couple minutes or so. But this year, we really got to make a statement, Am I expecting us to win the Super Bowl this year? I don't think so this year. I'm going to give it about another couple years, maybe about 2 years. And I mean, I know some of y'all gonna laugh at me when I say that, but I mean, was I as crazy when I said it in 2016? In Carson Wentz's rookie year, I said the Eagles will win the Super Bowl in a couple years, and look what happened. We won it that following year, and I'm sure it could happen, in another couple years as well. I'm just not as confident this year, though. I'm not as confident this year, at least not yet. I'll believe when I see it. But this year, if we want to be competitive in the future, this year we got to be very careful who we draft. We got to be very, very careful who we draft. Make sure we draft the right wide receiver. Not because he's a big name in a draft or whatever. I'm gonna say more likely because he fits in our system. He's a perfect fit. So I'm gonna say if we can target a right wide receiver, get a safety, get a linebacker, a corner, a lineman, focus on all the important ones. Like, let's not go quarterback like we did with Clayton Thorson last year. I think that was a major waste of pick, to be honest with you. But I don't know, man. Let's see. It's quite disturbing how easy they make off of guys who want to whack their weasels. Wait, what are we talking about here? I saw someone on Twitter announce she made an OnlyFans after announcing her turning 18. That was Susie Lou? Who are we talking about here? No idea. I'm definitely missing out on a lot. But what else I want to talk about? Yeah, man, the rumors. I don't want to buy any rumor. All rumors are considered BS until the contract is signed, and it does happen. Some say the Eagles might move up. Some say Alshon Jeffrey might get traded. I refuse to believe Alshon Jeffrey's going to get traded because who's really going to be that dumb? Who's going to be that dumb? What's going on, Cool Cat Connor? I can't wait for the draft either, man. But who's going to be that dumb and trade, for a guy that's not even going to come back? We got to fork out a lot of money for him, and that's not even going to come back till around mid-season. Why are Cowboy fans more upset about the Eagles having a ring than they are not being an NFC Championship since about 25 years ago? There's a lot to say about that, Brad. I've been very curious myself. Why when the fact that Dak Prescott is not even paid, why are they constantly bringing up Carson Wentz? Why are they so obsessed with Carson Wentz? I hate to be that type of person to do that, but it's like every time I scroll down, I always see a Cowboys fan always bringing up Carson Wentz, and they say we talk about him all the time, but this ain't about that. I'm not really worried about the Cowboys. It's like they crave attention so much, and then when they finally get that attention, whatever. But what's going on? Eagles has landed. What's going on? Eagles fly indeed, man. And know this Suzy Lou character shit. You kind of spelled the known. It's Suzy for Susie, and Lou is Lu. That's Suzy Lou. Suzylu. Not the way you're spelling it. Anyway, I guess before I end this video, you guys got any questions? Questions of anything? My thoughts on whatever? Y'all got anything before I end this video? Guess I'm gonna give it about an hour, if it goes on. After that, I'm gonna guess I'm put an end to it. How's my baby? Thanks for asking. My baby's doing really good. My son's doing really good. He's gonna be one. He's gonna turn 1 on the 13th. So I'm gonna guess that's maybe about 3 to 4 weeks or so. He turns 1. Your boy turns 30 next week, and I'm probably gonna work through it because what is there to really do? Your boy's got to make that money. Y'all should draft a safety. I agree. I do. I agree. Because I'm not really sold on Jalen Mills. I mean, we never really seen him, but he's going to be playing safety. I did say he should be safety, but but yeah, appreciate it, man. But I don't know. He's more like a project at this point until he can prove us, how he's really going to do. So, and then you got Will Parks. There's going to be some competition there. Rodney McLeod. I'm going to say maybe there should be some depth behind Rodney McLeod for sure. More like that. But yeah. So what we got? What else? What's next? Careful with that virus. Protect. Yeah, for sure, man. Protect that baby. Oh yeah, for sure. That's why I'm not going out. That's why I'm not doing anything for my 30th birthday. And we kind of canceled. We canceled a get together for his first birthday because of that. Oh my God, Odell Beckham. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. All right, thank you for reminding me. First of all, I don't want Odell Beckham here. I do not want Odell Beckham here in Philly. I don't care how good he is. We all know how Odell Beckham acts if we don't give him the ball enough. And you already know how Carson Wentz plays. You know how Carson Wentz plays. He relies on the whole wide receiving core, not just one player. And by saying that, by me saying that, if Odell Beckham does not get the ball enough because Carson Wentz wants to play team, be team player, if Odell Beckham does not get the ball enough, he's going to act like a fucking prima donna, and I don't want that shit on our team. So I mean, if he's going to come here to Philly, he needs to grow a freaking pair. He needs to grow up and grow a pair. That's how I feel. PR52 already made a point about cap space with him. Yeah, I know we probably have to pay him a lot of money. Likewise with, if it was Yannick Ngakoue. Now, let me talk about Yannick Ngakoue as well. Who was my first? Hey, Philly Talk Podcast, what's going on, man? Shout out to the Philly Talk Podcast, man. Who's my top pick? I'm going to say CeeDee Lamb. He's my favorite. CeeDee Lamb. Jared Jeudy was second, but after that injury I heard, he's probably going to get pushed back, probably like maybe second round. Can you imagine if the Eagles taking one wide receiver, and they took Jared Jeudy the second, like that? Oh my God. But I got a very interesting conspiracy for you. What if Jerry Jeudy faked his injury? What if he did that to get pushed back far enough for the right team to draft him? Like, y'all ever thought about that? I don't think you can get CeeDee Lamb. I don't see us getting CeeDee Lamb either, unless we move up, We're not getting CeeDee Lamb, and we're not getting Henry Ruggs. That's a big if we stay at 21. Let's see. Yeah, especially dealing with Alshon's nasty contract. Yeah, that's what hurts us right there. That's what hurts us right there, man. Justin Jefferson. Yeah, Justin Jefferson. He's another guy. I mean, I would say get him if he's the only guy available at number 21 for sure. He was another guy we always talked about getting. But like I say, it's not even guaranteed we're going to get Justin Jefferson. As a matter of fact, we might end up getting someone else. Because I feel like our hearts are a little too high on going wide receiver, I feel like, we're always like, let's see. All right. I feel like, that's all we've been talking about. And there are times when we always talk about this position, we end up targeting elsewhere. That's how it was with 2017, We were supposed to go running back, or we were supposed to go corner or linebacker. We were supposed to go Reuben Foster or Dalvin Cook. There were several we were supposed to get. The last person I heard, I imagine us getting was Derek Barnett. But I realized why it came to that because, Vinny Curry was gone, and I believe Chris Long was a 1-year deal, if I'm correct, like a rental. I don't know, but let's see. Jalen Reagor would be good for you guys. I've heard some good things about him. I heard the news that children and babies could be exposed to virus contamination. Yeah, Especially being as though, yeah, I've heard about that too. God forbid, any children out there, catches it. So many smoke screens for us. So many smoke screens for us that I think we're in for a surprise. I think so too, man. I think there's some that Howie Roseman isn't telling us, but you know what? I'd rather stay that way. I've been saying Jalen Reagor would be perfect with the Eagles from the beginning. Shit, shout out to you, P. Dot. Shout out to you. Yeah, but I think I'm starting to see a little smoke screen too. But all I'm gonna say is I'm just gonna kick back and I'm gonna see where this goes. That's about it. I'm gonna see where it goes. Why you think I gotta be a fucking clown walking into work and store? Oh man. Excuse me. Take some of this coffee right quick because your boy's gonna be doing some runs. Trying not to spend this bread for gas, so I'm gonna do some extra DoorDash or something before I hit home. I don't sleep at night. As much as I would love to sleep at night, but there are times when I'm kind of like mixed schedule. There are times they have me doing graveyard shifts. They have me driving overnight at times. That or I work through the day, through the night, or whatever. Your boy's been real busy. But after I have a CDL for a year, which is going to be in October, I'm definitely trying to look for, I'm trying to get back to the day shift because I'd rather be home sleeping with the wife, spending time with the family and all of that. More time, that is. But I believe the Eagles will trade for Odell Beckham Jr. I hope that doesn't happen. I hope that doesn't happen. Anything else y'all got before I end this video? Because I'm going to end it at, 1 hour. I'm going to end it at 60 minutes pretty much. I'm at 52 right now. So, what y'all got for me? What y'all got for me? Any questions? Any, quick little Q&A? Anything y'all got? You got people jogging with their mask on. I can't really. I guess we could probably get away with the paper mask. We could probably get away with the paper mask. But I don't know if we can do so much of this, I don't know if I can jog in this because I feel like, lose a lot of, it could really suffocate, This is breathable, but it's a little too thick, if you know what I mean. That's what she said. I know somebody's going to say that. But I feel like this is a little too much, Won't be able to breathe properly if you jog with this on. Other than that, but I can be an evil clown in the meantime. Is that right? Do you know in the military routes must sleep each night for 6 hours at least? Yeah, my job doesn't allow that. They feel like as soon as I get back, back out on the road. That's just how they are. Should we try to pick up Cam Newton? No. I don't want Cam Newton. If we didn't have Carson Wentz, yeah, sure, but first of all, we don't need two starting material quarterbacks on the same team. We really don't. If that's the case, we would have never gotten rid of Nick Foles. But Cam Newton wants to be that starter. He wants to be that franchise. And do I see him coming back anytime soon? Not really. I don't. What do you think about somebody like a Fernie Jennings? And Malik Harrison is our next linebackers in the draft. I don't know about that. I don't know, dude. I'm being 100% honest with you, man. I'm being 100% honest with you. There's a reason why I don't really get down to mock drafts. Say who we're going to draft in the first round or the second round or the third round or whatever. The reason why I don't get into the mock drafts is because I don't watch enough college football. My team, college-wise is the Temple Owls, but at the same time, it just if I don't watch college football enough, then who am I to say, oh, we're gonna draft this player, draft that player? I mean, I voiced my opinion, you know. But there's been people that's making a mock draft 2.0, 3.0, 4.0. It just doesn't make any sense, you know. It really doesn't make any sense. I mean, it's good to see at least it's good to at least, you know. It's good to at least, you know, gives us an idea of, you know, who we may target, you know, and see if that person could fit or not. But other than that, I don't really take the mock draft really serious all like that, because it's not always accurate for the team. You feel me? So, yeah, there's a lot of Villanova joggers out here. A lot of Villanova joggers out here. Oh, boy. I don't know if I can even do this run. For real, for real. Boys got to go home, get a shower, because I kind of been everywhere. I mean, let me tell you something. You can never be safe out here no more without worrying about, like, this COVID-19 situation. By saying that, I mean, everybody, I mean, it's funny because beforehand, we was never allowed to cover our face when walking in the store. We wasn't allowed to do any of that. Now, all of a sudden, it's mandatory. We come in, you know, cover our face with a mask. We're all looking like we're about to rob the place. It's crazy, y'all. It's real crazy. D, what do you think is going to be with the NBA due to the pandemic spread? I don't think NBA is coming back this year, honestly. I don't think it's coming back this year. They probably gonna have to cancel this year, come back next year. Eagles better take who everyone thinks they'll pick. It always works out the best way. We better try to outsmart everyone again. Yeah, because that didn't work out last time. Be easy, my dude. I'll be putting on mock jig. Oh, shout out to you, Philly Talk Podcast. I hope you didn't really take it the wrong way when I say it, you know. But you know, I'm gonna give me. You know, man, I really enjoy Philly Talk Podcast content, man. He really. I respect his content, the hard work he put in his channel, man. I really do respect that. I mean, if you don't know who he is, man, subscribe to him. I mean, a lot of you should know who he is, but you know, shout out to him though, man. You know, always doing his research, always, you know, taking notes and everything. You know, the design and everything, man. I love it, man. I really do love it. You know, y'all guys definitely got to check him out. If in case y'all haven't, you know, y'all haven't subscribed, so you definitely got to check him out. He was definitely one I would definitely call, even though he got what? How many subscribers you got now? Like over what, 2,000 or 3? You got over 4,000, right? Because I'm gonna say underrated without a doubt. Underrated. Should we trade Zach Ertz? Good question. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Trade Zach Ertz. That's a really, really good question. If you're going to trade Zach Ertz, I'm going to say I want to be in the first 10. You know, Zach Ertz is one of the best tight end in the league. All right. If he's not the best, I guess you could say top 3. All right, top 3. I know it's about him. I know it's about George Kittle and Travis Kelce. All right. Well, then again, I was going to say Gronk is the best, but he's missed about a whole year or two. So, plus he's also been hurt. So, I mean, I'm going to say top 5. I'm going to say top 5. So, Zach Ertz is between, he's like number 2 to number 4-ish. All right. No, would I trade Zach? If we're going to trade Zach Ertz, I want a robbery. I want like the first 10 picks or multiple draft picks. Like for real. Like for real. I want multiple draft picks. By the way, to love you that's watching, please do me a favor. Thumbs up the stream, be greatly appreciated. 2,700 as the last 2,700. That last Eagles best 3 moments was dope. Oh, you talking about with you talking about with PR52 Philly Talk Podcast? You talking about PR52? Zach Ertz has the most important touch TD in Eagles history. Yeah, man, that's true. Zach Ertz or Jordan Howard? No, man, come on. No, not Jordan Howard. I mean, not OJ Howard. No way. I mean, I would rather take in even if we were to trade Zach Ertz, I would just sign because since we got Dallas Goedert, he would be the starter. I think Joshua Perkins is with the Redskins now. It's him or somebody else, and I would just sign Trey Burton. Honestly, he might end up going to the Redskins. The profile pick sums up people who would actually think Trey Ertz is a good idea. I would say only trade Ertz if it's going to be at the top 10. Am I still playing video games? I am still playing video games, but I haven't really had the time lately. I've been I could have been home right now playing video games, but I'm being the boring, responsible adult to do like some kind of DoorDash or so. So yeah, why do we have old players on this roster? Sometimes old players, are much more mature, or guys that's been here for ages, but a lot of older guys are gone actually. Malcolm Jenkins was like what, 33-ish? Darren Sproles was 36. Jason Peters is around that age as well. I mean, losing them itself is like it makes us seem a lot younger than we was last year, without a doubt. Let's see. But outside of what I'd rather keep Ertz, if we can. I mean, Ertz ain't going nowhere. I don't really see that happening. I really don't see that happening. I like Call of Duty. This game is dope. I mean, if any reason I play Call of Duty today, it would be 9 times out of 10 because of Warzone. I like Warzone. I do. I like Warzone. That's that battle royale we need, as far as actual shooting game. I mean, is it real like Battlefield? Not even close, but I mean, it's that perfect battle royale game we need, if you want to take out the Minecraft BS from Fortnite, That's why I'm perfect with Warzone. They got 150 people that plays in that round, and it would be much more fun if you had friends. So yeah, I'm prioritizing the truck. That's why I don't have the latest game system, because I have work, training, etc. Shout out to you, Big D. That sounds like a very, very boring, responsible, thing to do. And the reason I say that, because that's me too, because I want a Dodge Charger. I would get a Challenger, but it's got to be a 4-door so my son can sit in the back, but get a Dodge Charger, because I can still put a lot of noise to it. I can do a lot to it. But unfortunately, I got to be that boring, responsible adult, pay, look at the gas. Someone once said, just go to junkyard, pick up a total one, and slap a 4-cylinder in a Charger. And I'm just like, what the hell is an American muscle if you put a 4-cylinder in a Dodge Charger? You might as well just call it a Honda Civic at this point. A box Honda Civic. It just makes no sense. We are Eagles family. We sure are, man. Salute to every last one of y'all. Almost have enough for the Chevy Silverado. That's what's up, man. I think this probably would be the perfect time maybe to get one. But that's if you were to go used. Oh, boy. But I'll tell you one thing. I will never trust a used dealership. All right, y'all. 2 more minutes. I'm out of here. Any questions? Any questions? Please do me a favor to the 10 people that's watching. If you haven't done so already, please thumbs up this video. If you're new here, please subscribe. Greatly appreciated. What's good, MBB love? Do you think Tampa Bay could make it to the playoffs and beat us? I mean, I'm not going to say it too soon. I mean, Tom Brady, I did make a video about this already, but Tom Brady and Gronk does boost up their offense, but I want to call it the sleeper for now, because I don't really see them being the biggest threat still. I still look at the Saints being a bigger threat to them. What I was going to say, the Saints, Tom Brady definitely upgraded as far as weapons go. He definitely upgraded as far as weapons go, but he does not have Bill Belichick in the office, and he's with a completely different system. So I just think, we got to give it about another year or two before we can really just, really judge and say Tampa Bay is going to be fucking legit, or they're going to go to the Super Bowl and all of that. I mean, right now, I'm going to stay safe and just go, hey, what's going on, Philly girl? From New Mexico. Shout out to you from New Mexico. But, I'm going to believe when I see it, but until then, I don't really see, you know, them going very competitive in the playoffs. But don't be surprised if they still come up anyway. But to be honest, I'm not going to shed a tear seeing Jenkins as a Saints uniform against us this season. It'll be hard seeing no tears for me. Yeah, man. Yeah. So true. Rest in peace, Tommy Brown and Peter Razloff. Eagles forever. Oh, boy. Razloff. I don't think I said his name right, but all right, y'all. I'm getting a bit tired, a little weak. So, yeah. I'm going to give me some Red Bull, make some runs right quick. And thank you guys for tuning in. It was a very, very fun stream. Some asked, will I be able to go live tomorrow during the draft? Unfortunately, I'm going to say no by far. I'm going to say no by far because, unfortunately, I have to work. Fortunately, I have to work. You know, you got that. And, yeah, it just sucks. Really does suck. Is anyone going live? Joey Shakes is going live. I like to go live with him, but I got to work tomorrow. So, I mean, I might be I'm either going to be sleeping or I'll be on the road to work. So, I guess I'll make a regular reaction, you know, when it reaches our turn. Then I flip the phone. And, of course, they had me working that day because, you know, a lot of people called out. So, I mean, it blows, but, hey, got to make that money. Gotta make that money. Anyway, y'all, we're going to end the stream right now because I'm like getting tired. So you guys take it easy. Thank you guys for joining. Please do me a favor and thumbs up this stream if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new here. And as always, fly Eagles fly, y'all. You guys be careful out here, man. Take it easy.